Alright, this is Chacha Quantix, and in our last video we looked at how to value preliminaries using the time related method. Now in this video we want to see how we can value preliminaries using the work related method. We are maintaining our hypothetical project, the estate housing project, where the contract sum is 5 billion, the contract duration is 5 months, the preliminaries is 5% of the contract sum, and work executed as at this valuation number 4 is 200 million. All right, now using the work related method, normally valuation preliminaries are divided into sections. We have the initial cost, we have the running cost, and we have the final cost. Now remember, I said, of course, in the last video, that preliminaries are those items of works that are not particularly related to any component, any work section, or any element of the works, but they contribute positively to the overall success of that particular project. Take for instance, you'll be needing a site office to carry out the works. A site office, you need a store, you need a shed for your machineries, you need to bring into site a batching plant, you may also need scaffolding, in transportation, site vehicles, and also the health of your workers, and also insurance, and so many more that you will be bringing to site for the execution of the works. That's the initial cost, mobilization cost. And of course, during the course of the project, you'll be spending money. You need to buy fuel for transportation, fuel to power the site office. You will need internet for mails and communication. You also need to fuel, of course, the site vehicles, and taking of progress photographs, planning of site meetings, printing of documents. These are running costs. And of course, the final cost, where you want to demobilize, you want to take your batching plant out of the site, you want to remove your scaffolding out of the site. Now if the site office is a temporary one, you want to demolish it and take it out of site also. All right, now in using the work related method, of course, the initial cost is 30% of the preliminary cost. The running cost is 60%, as we see here, and this is 10%. Now also, this is not a cast in stone rule, but however, it has to be agreed between parties to the contract. Another person can say this is 35, this is 60, this is 5, or this is 60, this is 30, and this is 10, as the case may be. However, whatever division has to be agreed by the parties to the contract. All right, here we have the initial cost is 75 million. The running cost is calculated using this: total running cost divided by total project times work executed till date. And of course, in our project, we have total running cost to be 150 million, which is this. The project total project cost is 5 billion, while the work till date is 200 million. Or if I do the analysis, I'll be having 6 million for the running cost. Now the preliminaries here becomes 75 million, which is the initial cost, plus the running cost. That gives me 81 million. Remember, if you can see here, there is no final cost. The reason is because this is still at valuation number 4. They are not at the end yet, where you start talking about demobilization. All right, then we have the preliminary to be 81 million naira. So this is how you value preliminaries using the work related method. Now the implication of this is this: if the contractor does more work, he has more preliminary funds. If he does less work, he has less preliminary funds. Of course, they all have their advantages and disadvantages. All right, we'll not be going into that in this video. Now, if it were to be time related, what would this same amount has been? What would it has been? Now we have our initial cost to be 75 million. Of course, this is it here. Then we have the running cost. In time related, which I would advise you check the previous video. Time related, with the project duration is 10 months, right? So the running cost is divided into 10 months, which is what we have here. 150 million divided by 10, you have 15 million each. And now the valuation is for valuation number 4, let's say the 4th month, right? So that this is multiplied by 4, so we have 60 million. This is 135 million naira as against 81 million, where it is tied to the work executed on site. If it were to be time related, the contractor is getting 135 million for his preliminaries. Now, of course, if there is a delay, this become advantageous. Why this isn't, right? And also, if the work is tied to, if the preliminary is tied to progress done on site, it simply means every item that the contractor supplies to the consultant has to be tied to work related also. So everything has to reduce. The internet has to reduce. The every other thing has to reduce. So we'll talk about that in another video. Thank you. You can drop your questions in the comment section, right? And expect more and more videos. This is Chacha Quantics. See you in the next video.